If you want to change something, whether it's yourself, whether it's some behavior of your team members, whether it's a process, whether it is even in the sales arena, if you want someone to come on board and become a client, then this is the formula for you. This is known as the change formula. Let me describe it to you. D times V plus FS, or activity, is greater than resistance. Let me break it down. I'm going to start with this far corner, resistance. This is where, how much effort do I have to take? How much resistance to change? If you're going to change your office hours from 8:30 to 9 a.m., you probably have a low level of resistance. If you're going to change your office hours from 8:30 to 7 a.m., you might have a higher level of resistance. So you have to understand where the resistance comes from, how big that R is. Is it a little R or is it a big R? Because that's going to drive how much you have to have on the other side of this formula. So let me describe the other side. FS, first steps or action. What do I need to do in order to make this change? How big is the effort to make the change? If the effort is not very big or understood, this is not a significant piece. This is a must understand, must do, must know how to do. And it is the first steps to the action. So do you have a way to do it? The bigger side to this is the D and the V, which is dissatisfaction or vision, the pain or the pleasure. Do you have enough pain that it's worth changing, that it's worth overcoming the resistance? Do you have enough vision or pleasure or hope that it's worth overcoming the resistance? Let's talk about it in business, in a home care situation. If you have resistance because your parent is generally doing okay, and you are seeing that there's times when they're not okay, but in general they're doing okay, you know that getting care in the home can be a financial commitment. It can be a commitment even in your mind that your parent is aging. It changes the game. It could be someone living in their home with them. So the resistance can be high. They know how to do it. You know how to do it. You know how to bring someone in the home. That's activity or first steps, that how to. But overcoming that, they have to have mom fall. They have to have a driving incident, some serious dissatisfaction, a health scare, something significant happening if the resistance is high. Or from a vision, the quality of life they'll have, the companionship, the nutrition, having someone check on their meds, having someone check that they're doing what they want to be doing. That's the vision side, to make sure that they are getting everything they can and their quality of life is here. If these two are high, they only have to be higher than the resistance. So you first have to measure resistance in any change. If the resistance is high, then you have to have a higher degree of urgency or pain and pleasure. But this is how people change, how things change, how processes change. If you want to change a process and say we are going to go completely paperless, what's the resistance? Where's the resistance coming from? Who's in your office that really clings onto that paper? Why do you cling onto that paper? All that resistance. Then you look at it and saying, the dissatisfaction of the vision, what is the possibility if you are paperless? Is it the office space itself? Is it the clutter? Is it the access to files? Is it the work from home? Like, what can change so that this is so interesting, so intriguing, so great that it overcomes any resistance to going paperless? So it can apply to any type of activity you want to change in your life, in your world, in your business. Coach PJ Weiland here, helping you get the business you deserve. Until next time,